When are you guys having babies? We practicing all the time, bro. We practicing all the time.
Tell everybody, everyone we know, we ain't got time for that today. 'Cause we got somewhere we're about to go. Big dreams that take us far away. Here we go, we're taking off, and we know we can't be stopped. Tell the stars we're coming up. Blow it up like camera rays. Free ourselves.
With me.
Someone said this was a chew toy. Is that true?
No, it is a chew toy. Remember when I picked it up? I said it's a dog toy.
Favorite Christmas decoration that we bought is a chew toy. We're doing another Q&A. That is why you clicked on this video. Maybe, maybe not. All these questions are going to be from Instagram today.
I have some really good questions. Some funny ones, serious ones.
Without further ado,
Ta-da!
here we go. I'll say if you like Christmas tree.
You like an undecorated Christmas tree?
Looks good. I think it looks very minimalistic. Looks hipster.
Yeah, we'll
It's
go
cool.
with that one.
Question comes from our friend Cole LeBrant. The question is, when are you guys having babies? We practicing all the time, bro. We practicing all the time.
It's a hard question to answer because we're around kids and we're like, okay, we're gonna have them now.
Yeah, especially when we're around Cole's kids.
They're so
Cole and
stinking
Savannah's
cute,
kids.
and my nephew, I could steal all of them. But then when we think about it, we really like the time that we have together right now.
We're being a little selfish.
Yeah.
We feel like, you know, we want to have them relatively soon, but we also...
Because I want them back to back, so I want to make sure that we're in a place where I can have them like back to
We want to just like take our time just a little bit. We're not like saying that it's going to take like a super long time, but we want to enjoy just being together for, you know, just a little bit. And
just a little bit longer.
yeah, we're
But
enjoying
Cole,
it. It's great.
We will give Posey and Everly a few friends kind of soon.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite date you guys have ever been on? This one came from Jess Davis.
Oh
that
my
we've
goodness,
ever been
you go
on.
first.
I think my favorite one was when we went to Chattanooga, like the first month we got married. We went to Chattanooga, we just got married, we walked the bridge, we had a nice dinner on the river,
Yes.
and it was just like, hey, this is normal life, and we're still gonna keep dating. And I think it was like one of our first date nights. We have date night every Friday, so it just, I don't know, it was like a
A new city.
sweet memory. How about you?
It's not because of the actual day,
Okay.
but I loved my birthday.
The one that just happened? Yeah?
I don't know if it's my favorite. It's the most that I can, it's like the most recent that I can think of that was just really fun because I love hiking or being outside and you surprised me with that beautiful view. And then we just had dinner and walked around and
That was a good one.
yeah, we had really good nachos.
We like nachos.
They were amazing.
Who has better fashion?
I feel like that's a hard question to answer because you're a male and I'm a female. So how can you compare?
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say you have better fashion. Would you say I have better fashion?
I think you
Okay,
have
forget it. I
amazing
have better fashion. I have better.
I think his fashion for men is the best.
Aw, that's so sweet. She has better fashion. She like comes up with like some crazy stuff. I'm just kind of like simple, like find some stuff at Goodwill. Like guys, it's like way more simple. It's just like if it fits good and you feel confident in it, you just rock it. Girls like,
I like styling.
it's like
That's my favorite
way, you have way more like things, like
Accessories.
you have like things all over, like just, it's just like everywhere. What are you learning most in this season? This question comes from Jen Fruitacre.
Oh, I love Jen. She's the best. Gosh, I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
More about myself. I'm definitely learning, I think, to say I'm sorry more and not come from a place of being offended all the time and always thinking the best of other people and especially in our relationships.
Yeah.
I'm just learning to have a different posture of my heart when it comes to
That's super good.
controversy or differences,
Conflict.
those kinds of things.
Yeah. I'd say the same thing. I feel like for me, I feel like I'm learning that I'm much more selfish than I thought that I was. And what that looks like for us is like sometimes I'm so used to like having things my way. And when you live together, it really is like totally different. Someone else asked the question, how is being married different than dating, Miss Marna000? Well, the difference is like there's like you live together, so like
your lives are now completely joined.
Yeah, like dating, like you can go and you can put on the best version of yourself for 3 hours while you're on a date, and it's super easy, and then like you can go back to being selfish, or you can go back to being the way that you really are when you're alone.
Or not even that, but having your own personal time. Every single human needs their own just personal time to like decompose and
decompress. Decompose would mean like you like
decompress.
come apart.
Yeah. Yeah, let's decompress.
I think that's a science.
Yes, like he was saying, so dating, you get to have as much fun and do whatever you want for as long as you want, but then you eventually get to go home to your own bedroom, do snow angels in your own bed, and then
sleep however long you want.
You can listen to whatever music, however
you can
loud,
poop
watch
under
whatever
the
you
covers
want.
And no one will get mad. It's crazy. We're loving it, but we are learning. We're just learning to...
It is very different.
You have to learn how to serve each
way.
other, right? Like, it's all about like serving each other, which sounds like super... We don't mean like a slave, but just like putting the other person first. And Maddie's much better than I am. Next question. What is your top 2 love languages? This is from Casey Bolner.
For some reason, over the last few months, I feel like it's changed just a little bit. I am definitely touch, which I feel like is kind of weird for girls. And not in like such a sexual way. I just always love to like hold his hand or just like touch him or have him touch me. Not very odd.
She likes when I put her hair behind her ears.
I do, I love it, it's so sweet. But
okay,
so
physical touch.
Yeah, physical touch.
Quality
time. Quality time.
Quality time.
Quality time's my number one. I am always like, I don't care if you got 5 minutes with me or 20, I just want that time to be quality time with just us.
Mine is definitely words of affirmation, and then number 2 is words of affirmation, and number 3 is probably words of
affirmation.
Like I'm super easy. Like if you're a words of affirmation person, like all you need is someone to just compliment you, and you are good the rest of the day. So Maddie,
it doesn't even have to be appearance things. He's more so just like, hey babe, I really appreciate you today. Like thank you just for like all you do and supporting me and like what I do. And he's like, thank you.
Or if
so
she's
much.
like. This is the best one, if she listens to one of my messages and she's like, ooh, that was good. I'm just like, oh my gosh, girl, kiss me right now.
They are good.
Oh, thanks. How do you edit your Instagram photos? This one came from Stephanie Curtis.
I used to edit mine literally just however I thought might look kind of good. And then I met Noah and he's really good with photography and editing and everything. So he made presets.
I made presets. So
if you actually want them,
if you want the presets, they're gonna be in the description. They're for Lightroom. Yeah, they're super affordable. I just use Lightroom. I used to be a photographer full-time in college. Well, not full-time, but I did it a lot in college. And that's kind of how I paid the bills. So I've spent a little time editing photos. I don't know. I use Lightroom. Maddie uses the presets.
I'm just very fortunate to have married into that.
What were your first impressions of each other? This comes from Sari12340.
You wore a Justin Bieber t-shirt. I remember that.
I wore a Justin Bieber t-shirt. What is that? I don't understand. Like that means you thought I was really cool.
You thought you were really cool. No, I'm just kidding. I liked that you were bold.
The t-shirt?
I just like the confidence, but like not cocky. It was not cocky at all. You're just like you were great with people because you went to lunch with all my coworkers.
That she was just very, she just really loved people. That was my first impression. She just talked to a lot of people. So, I mean, that was great. I loved it. Okay, next question. What is your go-to coffee order? This comes from Tori Bowles.
Actually different depending on like where I go. Our place here, Bond Life, which is the #1 best coffee.
It's amazing.
In the world? Not in the world, in the US.
North America.
In North America. Like they actually won a trophy because they won it.
Yeah, we're not getting paid for this.
Yeah, we're not getting paid for this. I really am just like a good old vanilla latte, all around, cold, hot.
I would say I like cold brew if it's a Vietnamese cold brew. You just have to look that up if you don't know what it is. I can drink one every day. I do normally drink one every day.
It's really bad though. They do taste amazing.
Okay, or I'll get a iced vanilla latte if they don't have Vietnamese cold brew. If it's hot, give me the caramel macchiato.
We love to, we
Caramel
really just
macchiato.
like to order, as we like to say, caramel macchiato.
From Starbucks. This question is, how long do you think you should date before getting married?
I think it depends on your
Age?
First off, like if you're asking this question and you're like a freshman in high school, I'd probably give it a few good 10 years. But I think if you're out of college or almost out of college-ish, I mean, no matter what age, it just depends on where you are in life. Like if you're very content with just doing life, just you, then I think that honestly, it could just be a few months.
Yeah, I think age definitely is dependent. I'm kind of weird in my view of this. Like, I don't think that, in like my personal opinion, okay, you might freak out, is that you shouldn't get in a relationship until you're 9 months away from being ready to propose. That's just my personal opinion. I think whenever you get in a relationship that lasts longer than a year, and it gets, you know, anything longer than a year, just gets really hard not to do things that, you know, we're Christians, so we believe that like sex is for marriage. And so if you're in a relationship longer than a year, it's really hard not to have sex. Like, let's just say it. Let's just
Christian
call
or not
it
Christian, it's hard.
what it is. And so, yes, I would say really, like, I don't know, my thing is like 9 months to a year. If you don't know, like, break up with her or break up with him, and if you do know, like, where's the ring? That's kind of my thing. Okay.
I think it's different too though, just on like depending upon both of your situations. So like, I think it's all, like you were saying, like the 9 months, like you should at least like know and y'all have that conversation. But if there's things in life that like you have to finish school, or you have to have this next step happen before you can even get married, then obviously
I get
circumstances.
that. Still think that you should be careful. Be the last one. If you could be any if you could be any animal, what animal would you want to be?
Panda.
And why? Okay, why would you want to be a panda? They eat.
I don't know, I
They
feel like
literally
I
eat
just-
sticks.
I feel like I look like a panda, and I like the way that a panda looks, but if I had to choose an animal that actually describes me, I would choose a koala bear.
Okay, but why would you want to be either one of those? You didn't say why.
They're just like fluffy, cute, and they just seem very relaxed and lovey.
I would want to be a Black Panther because a lot of people say that me and Michael B. Jordan look very similar. So I would want to be a Black Panther. I think that they look super cool. That's really the only reason I have. Okay,
You're so opposite.
so thank you guys so much for watching this Q&A.
Thanks,
we hope
guys.
that this was entertaining. We have lots more videos coming.
But if you have any suggestions, leave us a note.
Comment below. All right,
Thanks, guys.
Love you
Love
guys.
y'all.
Happy early Merry Christmas.
Happy early Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I don't know anything else.